Hi everyone. And this was a video I was hoping I didn't have to make. So for some people probably know I've been a little under the weather lately, and everyone's been great and encouraging me to like, hey, if you need some time, take some time off. And this video is me saying, hey, I officially need some time. I've made videos like this before where I've said, hey, I'm not feeling great. Just bear with me. And I've never actually taken the time off that I needed. I've just kind of barreled through it just because I drive myself crazy if I don't have something to do. But I'm feel so much like crap that I kind of have to take at least a couple days. So it's going to be today and probably tomorrow. And I'll be back at it hopefully Saturday. But one of the big reasons why I wanted to make this video, because I know if I just put up a community post, people would see it and they'd be okay, and they would just say, hey, as they always do, you guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. So you always encourage me to kind of take time for myself and to make sure I'm looking after myself, and I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all of you for that. This time I'm going to take your advice. I'm not going to just barrel through, mainly because this time I actually have a pretty bad sore throat, and I'm worried. I don't want to lose my voice, because if I do, I know I'll be out for a lot longer. So I want to give my vocal cords time to kind of reset and heal up a bit before I get back at it. Because it wouldn't be fair to you guys if I just kind of barrel through like I normally do and hurt myself more, and I can't make any more content for a while until I get that fixed. Even though I probably would still try. But the other reason why I wanted to make this video was I wanted to address a couple questions I know a lot of people have, because I've been seeing quite a few comments on it now. So the first question is about Lobotomy Corp. Lobotomy Corporation, I plan on getting back to, as I do with some games, wherever there's like a natural pause. I usually take a little bit of a break, and then I get back to it. Usually it's about a week I take off, and then I start recording it again and get a little bit of a head. That way I have, in case of emergencies like being sick, I have a couple of videos I can still put out if I need to. But because I've been sick, I've kind of run through all of my backup footage. I don't have anything left in the tank. So I'm going to have to like figure out what I'm doing with the schedule. I don't have my normal schedule. I've got a planner with everything written down for the next month or so. I wasn't feeling good one day. I threw that. I don't know where it went. It's here somewhere. But with that being said, that means I really don't know the exact day, time, or whatever for the next Lobotomy Corp video. It will be soon. I'll let you know that. Probably around the first of the year. I can't make any promises. I was actually planning on doing a fun, like different project for that. Something I've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't really gotten around to do because I've been so scared of doing it. I just kind of normally stay in my comfort zone and just kind of tap dance across the line of the uncomfortable. But I was actually planning on doing something completely different, but focused around Lobotomy Corp, and then that would kick off our next line of playthrough for that, hopefully toward the end, a sprint to the end, sprint to day 50. I've had to put that one aside because I don't see where I'm going to have enough time to make that happen now. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to still do something fun. I'm just going to pivot. I still have a lot of the footage I've recorded for that project, and I'm going to use that, but in a different way. So what that means is it won't take me nearly as long to recover from this, from being sick and taking a couple of days off than it normally would, because I do have a little bit of footage from that. And then I also plan on finishing up Rain World. I know there's been a few people kind of questioning whether or not, because I made the comment before that I thought Rivulet was going to be my last of the playthroughs. And I thought that. And the main reason for that was there were a few comments and even some of the like wikis that I saw, which I now realize I was looking at the wrong wikis, that were saying that Rivulet was the end of like the main storyline. And everything else was kind of just exposition or extra stuff. And with all the brand new games coming out, like Little Nightmares, which I don't know if there's an official release date or not, but I know it was teased at one point that was going to be February. Monster Hunter, that's going to be February, unless that gets pushed back for some reason. So I knew with those coming up, I wanted to make sure I could wrap up some of our longer current playthroughs and move on to like some shorter games. That way I had availability for those when they came out, because I know those are going to be big and people are going to want to watch those. And the beautiful thing about those is they're going to be multiplayer. And that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. So I was going to wait until at least the first of the year to announce this, but there's going to be a few changes to the channel. Nothing major. As far as like me, you'll see me. Almost every single video will be me, but I've kind of finally convinced a few other people to hop in a little bit more regularly. So anyone who's kind of following along with our farming simulator stuff, you'll know that we already have a few like guests who hop in and out for those and like some of the other simulator games that I play occasionally. I'm hoping to make that more regular on the channel. That's still going to take a little bit of convincing and a little bit of work to work out some of the technical issues with that. But with that being said, I guess it'll be good because you won't have to put up with just my stupid jokes. There will be other people who will be making actual decent comments and actually funny things. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure everyone else is looking forward to that too. And yeah, I know I'm gonna forget something, but yeah, if you've made it this far in to this, thank you for seeing this one through, and know that I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Like today's the first day that I felt like sitting in front of the camera since this all kind of started. I probably haven't actually recorded anything for about 3 or 4 days, just kind of relying on all the things I've recorded up to this point, but now I'm going to get back into it. And I can already feel I'm trying not to cough or like sneeze or do anything that's going to like blow out the mic or anything. So I should probably wrap this one up. Anyway, I just want to thank you all for all your support. And, you know, it's been a wild ride for the past 2 years now, almost. I couldn't imagine doing any of this when I first started, and I can't imagine doing it now. I just do it, and it's so much fun because it just feels like I'm just sitting around hanging out with all of you. And there's never really a day that I feel like I don't want to do this, or that this isn't fun, or that this isn't a challenge, because a lot of times this is challenging too. There's technical things, there's trying to get better at certain things, being able to communicate with all of you, which makes that so much fun. As much as I probably sound like a broken record sometimes, I'm thankful and I can't help it. And when I'm thankful, I just want to make sure everyone knows that how thankful I am, because I really am very, very thankful. Because without you, none of this is possible. Any of it. I couldn't even get through some of the playthroughs without help. So I don't know if that says a lot about how awesome you guys are. It does. It says a lot about how awesome you guys are. Or it says a lot about how pathetic I am at certain games. I don't care. I am. It's true. But it's fun to be able to experience that and share how pathetic I am at it with all of you, because it seems like you all have fun too. And that's all I want, is all of us having fun together. So I'm looking forward to a lot more of that in the future, and I'm looking forward to whatever 2025 has to throw at us, because it's going to be a lot. Every year I keep thinking, well, maybe this year will be calmer, and it never is. It's actually worse. Not in a bad way though. The 2025 is going to be worse than 2024 in a good way. It really is. There's going to be a lot more to it. And before I get off on another tangent and I get really long-winded about something else, just remember to take care. And goodbye.